Hey folks, it's JD here, and today we've got this, look, the JJRC Elfie. This is the Selfie Quadcopter. So, as you can see, we're in a new location today. I thought I'd bring us over to the woods, which isn't too far from my house. And obviously I think it's getting a bit samey going to the same place all the time. So here we have it. So, I thought it would be a fantastic place to try this out, as this quadcopter doesn't have to go too far away from you, as it is the Selfie Quadcopter. So therefore you'd have to keep it quite close to yourself as well. So, without further ado, let's put this down and let's take her off. Okay, so I found a nice flat area to take off from. Let's connect our application. Oh, look at that, perfect. So now we've connected directly to the quadcopter. Let's enable altitude hold by clicking that button there. Clicking the up button starts the motors off, and then you can click upwards, and there she is. Okay, so here we are. She is up, she's running. And she's not very stable at all, look at her. Okay, so let me just see if I can get a hold of her for a second. She's very loud. Let's turn on the recording of some video there. Little fly past. She's not the quickest, but obviously for the second she is only on 30% speed. I don't want her on too quick, as we are in unfamiliar territories. So let's take her for a little spin. So I've got the video recording as well now. So now we should just be able to hold her there. Well, she does a little, as with every non-GPS altitude hold quadcopter, there's a little bit of movement from the altitude hold, but to be honest, that's okay. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, hello, let's take her straight past me. So here we have it. Let's take her up a little bit higher perhaps. She is seeming to drop in altitude quite a bit. I'm also a little bit concerned of the fact that she's very loud. God, she's crazy loud. So I think for the most part, she is... She's okay, she's alright. A lot of trim had to be used in order to make her quite stable. She was flying off to the left, so I had to use quite a lot of right hand trim. But yeah, I think for the most part, she's okay. There's so much downdraft coming off those propellers, it is unreal. Okay, so maybe let's turn around a bit. Let's increase the speed to 30. Sorry, to 60. And still, even on 60%, she is still not very powerful. But then this is, let's be honest folks, this is meant to be purely a selfie drone and not a speed demon. So let's see now, if I take her back down to 30, need a bit of precision for this next little bit. Let's take her for a strut around the woods, so you guys can see where I'm filming as well, because this place is beautiful. So through we go. There's going to be a little bit of movement on my head camera, I do apologise, but that's just as I'm walking. Let's take her up a little bit as well. Look at this place, I love it down here. It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, don't adjust your lenses folks. There is a lot of fog here today, as I'm sure you can see, which is adding a little bit of mist. Which is actually adding a little bit of atmosphere rather. And okay, so we got a bit of a clearing here. So let's take her up a little way. Let's try a flip. So holding that button and then directional. No, flips don't seem to work. Okay, let's bring her back to me a little bit. She's going off a little bit too crazy. Okay. Perfect, so let's bring her down for a little landing. Okay, lovely. Right. Perfect. So, first impressions. Well, a lot of trim needed to begin with to get it to fly quite stable. Very loud, very, very loud. Did not expect it to be as loud as she was. But remarkably easy to control from the smartphone. I mean, obviously they are not very difficult to control, but you do find that some are easier than others, but it depends on the apps. But yeah, this one is actually really good. Really quite enjoying it for the second. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll change location. We'll go from here. That is where we came from. Let's just nip down and I'll show you some of the waterfalls around about this area as well. And off we go. Up she goes again. So, all in all, I quite like her. I quite like her. She takes a little bit to get to control. There's a little bit of trim needed, as I said, but altitude hold for the most part, seems to be really quite stable. So all in all, yeah, I'm very quite impressed with the way that she handles, the way that she works. A couple of little drawbacks, a couple of little issues I found. I tried to make it flip a couple of times and that just did not work. It just sits there and there doesn't seem to be any action from it whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, for a drone that costs you, you know, as little as this, I think it cost me about £30 delivered to the house. So there we have it, folks. That was a bit of fun. So yeah, I mean, overall I'm very happy. I think the quadcopter is definitely worth the money that you're going to spend for it. Between £30 and £50, as I said. I managed to get mine at Christmas time, so that did bring the price down quite a bit to around about £30 delivered. A couple of positives is that it does have fold-away wings, which does make it very portable, as you can see. Couple of other downsides to it is that no matter what I tried, I couldn't get it to flip. So that just is one thing that one feature that isn't going to work. As far as it goes for a camera drone, it's okay. The camera resolution is alright. And it is quite loud, so if you are going to have it hovering above you and just looking at you, then you may want to, if you're taking photos, great. If you're taking videos, you may want to just remove the sound or the background noise from the video. So there you have it. So thanks ever so much for watching and listening, folks. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. This has been the JJRC Elfie fold-away selfie drone. So if you've liked, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. That'll just ensure you get a gentle email every time a new video goes out. There are 3 videos a week, one on a Monday, one on a Wednesday and one on a Saturday. So there we are. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.